as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. I'm sitting here watching the first half of the Vikings versus the Rams. The Rams have scored 28 points, the Vikings 17. And I got to tell you, watching this game shows a lot of things that problems we have with our Cowboys. But I'm going to say that I want you to watch this clip because this is Troy Aikman and Buck talking about Jared Goff. And this is what I've been saying completely about Dak Prescott and our coaching staff. Let's go to this clip, and then I've got some more to say after that, including some stuff about Dez Bryant.
And McVay over to talk to Cook. And this is just something to watch. You know, Troy, you and I were at practice back in 2016 when the Rams basically went all in on Jared Goff. Carson Wentz ended up going number 2 overall to Philadelphia. But they make the deal, they draft Jared Goff, and you and I watched him at practice when we came out in 2016 out of the practice like, right, this guy can't throw the ball at all. And now he gets under the guidance of Sean McVay. I mean, he's lethal.
Yeah, that day he couldn't even throw a spiral. Yeah, I mean, it was a tough day watching him, and then he struggled, and you thought, well, you know, I don't know. Surely these evaluators know more than what we know watching him in one day. But, you know, yeah, hey, I can tell you, Joe, from experience, you bring in a guy, an offensive guy. I had North Turner. He came to the Dallas Cowboys in 1991, and it changed my life. It changed my career. And for Jared Goff, had they have continued to do what they were doing within the offense, a defensive-minded head coach, I can assure you we wouldn't be talking about him the way we are right now. But they go out, hey, and give Les Snead and Kevin Demoff and give them credit for taking a chance on a young, up-and-coming offensive coordinator and letting him be the head coach. And it has paid huge dividends for what they invested in that first-round pick.
Yeah, this game is amazing. 28-17 here in the first half. You got Jared Goff throwing for 251 yards. You got Kirk Cousins throwing for 233. Literally, in a half of football, those two quarterbacks have thrown more than what we have on the season. And that's pathetic. But think about what you just heard from Troy Aikman about Jared Goff and bringing in somebody different. And this is, my friends, I'm sorry. There's so many people out there to defend Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan just like they do Tony Romo. But I'm telling you, I believe that that's where the change needs to be. We have changed over the roster completely. We have given Jason Garrett and crew more than enough time to try and put this stuff together. And when you watch this game, there's a couple of things that I said that stand out to you. One is the talent. The talent on the field as far as these wide receivers go and everything else are night and day difference. 2, the attitude of these players that are out here that are actually just giving it all. I mean, the up-tempo. 3, that was the third thing. The up-tempo that they're playing. And 4, the creativity. It's not about necessarily going deep every single play, because I put some pictures on Instagram and Twitter where you're seeing 24, 26, 35-yard plays that, as you guys would call them, are dink and dunk, where they literally are throwing behind the line of scrimmage. But see, it's like I was talking about what I envisioned our Dallas Cowboys defense to be, the death by 1,000 cuts, where you're not seeing where it's coming from. It's hitting you real quick. Now, what I think the Cowboys need to do, one, especially against the Lions, is they've got to run the football. Without a doubt, they've got to be able to run the football. But getting players like Austin is a playmaker. He's second, I believe, on our team as far as big plays go. You've got to get the ball in his hands. You've got to get the ball in Zeke's hands. And when you start seeing this up-tempo, because quite frankly, the best Dak has been playing has been when it's been no huddle. If we come out there the first series, one, it's going to surprise the other team because they don't expect the Cowboys to show up in no huddle. But if you start hitting these plays quick, that up tempo, use the fact that you're a young team and wear out the other team, it's something different. The other part of this is, and I believe that maybe Okoye was right. I was wrong about Dez Bryant. It wasn't Dez being the distraction and thing. Now, Dez got his issues and things. I'm not going to say that he doesn't. You know, sometimes the ball's right there and he doesn't hold on to it. But it's clear his talent is a whole lot better than the talent that we have on this team. Now, with that being said, I don't think that you can bring Dez back with Scott Linehan. And I think the Cowboys really need to look at the possibility of saying, you know what, Scott, you had full autonomy here. We're still getting the same result. You wanted Dez gone, and it's gotten even worse. Maybe you're the problem. Now, what's going to be interesting is Michael Irvin is doing an interview with Dak Prescott and asked him that very question. Do you miss Dez? That's going to be great to watch. And I know this will be difficult for the Cowboys to swallow pride, you know, being the Billionaire Boys Club and all that, to say, we were wrong, Dez, hat in hand, come on back. But I don't think at this point that Dez would have any problem coming back to the Cowboys. So right now, we got a few seconds left to the half. If the Vikings can't get it back together, all of a sudden, they're in a bit of a hole with only one victory 4 weeks in. That's the thing that's got to give you at least some hope. Right now, it looks like the Rams are the cream of the crop of the NFC. They may be peaking too early. That may be the hope. But the teams that you're expecting to be really good, the Vikings, Green Bay, they're not really doing it. So there is hope, and there is time to turn this around. And we'll have to see what happens. I believe, and of course, everybody's going to say I'm a homer, so I believe we got a good chance of beating the Lions this weekend. I know a lot of people are talking about their defense. Man, they're great on defense. They're great on pass because everybody runs the ball. And if the Cowboys can get away from the brain farts, try something a little bit different, I think the offense can start to get back on track. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. So give me your thoughts and stuff down. Leave a comment below and tell me how much of an idiot or a dreamer that I am, or make fun of my cowboy pajama pants, whatever. Go ahead and leave a comment and stuff. But we definitely will have a lot to talk about tomorrow during our live stream, tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Eastern. So hope you guys tune in, and we'll see what happens at the end of this game. And again, thoughts and prayers out to my buddy Kenny, who unfortunately was in a golf cart accident and is no longer with us. You will be missed, my man. I'm Mark Holmes. Joe Boo, he's over at the sports desk. Oh, almost forgot. I got a little present today that I ordered for Jason Garrett. Another Ethernet cable box and more cables. That's not it. But I ordered this for Jason Garrett. Here you go, buddy. Coaching for Dummies. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you soon.